Yeah.
We're back.
Now, when you look at Kansas City Chiefs, they didn't play good last year. They were barely winning. It's the same thing Eagles are doing, barely winning games. The Chiefs are burnt out. They played three more games than every team over the last 9 years. Just check that out. That's over 27 games, more than a season. 13 titles, five Super Bowl appearances, and three Super Bowl titles. They need a rest to rebuild. Who? Yeah, I mean, look at they play more games than every other team over the last 13 years. And the same team they just really bring in and one or two players. So they are burnt out. They I don't know how much longer they could go on. It's just like Tom Brady after winning so much Super Bowl, he didn't make Super Bowl for 2 years. So I mean, the Chiefs are burnt out and they couldn't go on any further. Now, regarding the Ravens game tomorrow night, what's your prediction? I know you're a Buffalo Bill fan, so regarding what's your prediction, Kurt?
What's on the table? What's on the table?
I mean, what's the Pittsburgh versus Baltimore? Lamar back, but Pittsburgh without DK Metcalf. Now remember, Aaron Rodgers refused to sign at the beginning of the season. He came in camp late, so he's got to prove to not just me, the Pittsburgh fans, that yes, this is why they signed me. He's got to prove that. You understand? Because he hold out for a long time and came in late. So he's got to win this game and prove to me, or I think he should just take a walk.
So, all right. So you asked me the question.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it now. Lamar is coming back.
Yes. He never gone nowhere. He was there.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie,
We're
disappoint me.
talking to people. We're talking to
Disappoint.
people, and they said, what's his name? Huntley should remain there.
I don't agree. If any of you fans out there believe that Huntley should start over Lamar, then give us a call here at BCCG Radio Primetime Sport 571-245-3805. Call us here.
Also, one thing yeah, I like Ravens. Don't get me wrong. And one thing I
Surprise.
know any Ravens fan will feel confident right now is that that guy Henry, he's firing.
He's what?
He's firing.
He always fire. They never did.
No, don't go there.
Okay.
I'm just saying for this game or tomorrow. Henry's there. Henry's going to be there. I have a good. I feel confident that it can be tight game,
Right.
but Ravens going to take it away.
Okay, that's what you said.
Ravens going to take because that guy
You
Henry.
remember my pick at
Henry's
this?
going to boost that confidence there in Ravens. Not Lamar. Lamar not boosting the confidence so
Come
much.
on. Look,
He's
he
in and out.
disappointed, but
He's in and out.
he hurt. He disappointed me.
And
But
I don't know. I'm not the medical person, so I don't know how recovered he is right now.
he's playing.
I know, but he could be playing with, and he's feeling
That's
75%.
he is.
But you want somebody in the 90s, fully recovered in the 90s. No, not fully recovered, but close to fully recovered. So again, just hear me, man. I don't know how fully recovered or recovered Lamar is for this game coming up. So that's a kind of doubtish, and that I hope that won't affect the team. But what I know is, and having Henry on the field, I feel confident. I feel comfortable. Ravens might take this home.
The problem with Ravens is the offensive coordinator not using Henry like he should all season. He used him sometimes. Henry's a workhorse. That's why you bring him there. Work him. Work him. He can deal with it. And the last two games, they work him and it worked.
Huh? What last two games? You mean the last game?
What about the game before? All right.
The game before, didn't they lose?
It doesn't matter. He played.
He played in the first half.
They didn't give the ball in the second half.
There we go.
You see
That's
what I'm
what we
saying?
get to,
So you got to work it.
right?
And
What did you listen to the post match interview from the coach for that game?
remember, I said that the
For that
offensive
game?
coordinator got to work it.
Did you listen? Did you listen to the post match interview, sir, from the coach and the coach?
No, I don't like
I
Harbaugh. So I
did.
don't listen to him.
I did.
I don't like Harbaugh. I don't listen to him. I just sit there with the mic on his head instead of butting until offensive coordinator. No, I don't like that card. Change it. He sit there with the mic on his head looking up. I don't like
What
it.
he
I
said?
like
What
the
he
coach.
said? What he said?
I bet he fire somebody this year.
Oh my goodness! I'm asking you a question. When
I
you
bet
say
he
you're going
fire
to
the offensive
I
coordinator this year.
don't want
Mark my word.
Oh my God.
If Ravens don't win Super Bowl, God, Ravens was my Super Bowl pick for this year.
All right, where you like to go?
Hold on.
Just stay.
And I
stay
said,
on course here.
and when I pick Ravens, I said in 2010, Ravens won the Super Bowl, winning 10 games and losing 5. And all Ravens need to do is win 9 games this year, and they go in Super Bowl. That's what I said. And I can't, I'm gonna bring my notes next week and show it. And I pick Ravens to go Super Bowl. Ravens is not my team, and I picked them to go Super Bowl because of the roster, right? And I'm quite sure if they win tomorrow, they're gonna go all the way because I did pick them, right? That was my pick. Just like I picked Georgia to win, Georgia lose. Well, Ravens gotta lose for me to see. But I'm not playing Huntley over Lamar tomorrow. I could never play a backup over my starting quarterback after just one game performance. If Lamar was out for 4 games and Huntley was winning, yes. But one game, Green Bay was short of the best pass rusher in the league. And their best quarterback was out, hurt. The 2 best players on the team out. I'm not taking nothing from Ravens. And if Huntley couldn't beat them with the 2 best players out, no pass rush getting to him. If Huntley couldn't, then he didn't deserve to be back up. Lamar has to play.
So
You have to play.
I'm going back to the question I just asked you because I'm talking about I'm just talking about how these guys picture that game there that they lost.
Which guys? Ravens?
Yes,
Which game?
game versus New England. Yeah. So when the post-match interview was going on, right? Did you hear the head coach say these guys were employing a different strategy in the second half? That's why they didn't use Henry. Did you hear that?
I don't listen
Did
to
you?
them.
I'm asking you.
No, I said I didn't listen to them. I don't listen to Baltimore coaches.
And ask again. Ask the head coach. What would you do if you had the chance to do it over again? Something to that effect. I'm just quoting here.
Say
They
do
said,
it again.
do the same thing.
Fire. Fire. And you lose? Fire. Coaches that is like Mike Shannon.
Because they had 2 fumbles in that game. Henry fumbled the first time in the first
So
half,
what?
and another guy fumbled there. But they were
It was a
Right.
receiver, Flowers.
okay. Yes, and again,
And you know,
were
he fumbled the ball. In the red zone.
yes, and New England came back and got a point on them. But at the end of the day,
He said he'd do it again.
yeah, at the end of the day, I think Henry could have given us a shot at winning that game there.
My word is
If
that
he was in
offensive
second half.
coordinator get fired this year if they don't go far in the playoff. He's gone.
Even the sports analysts were saying, how you as a head coach talking like that? You know what I mean? How can you be talking like that? You're trying to win a game here. And you have one of the best
But that's
guy
it.
on the field,
But that's it.
and you don't know nothing about the situation.
What's it?
You didn't know anything about that
He got
situation.
a
Why?
mic. He got a mic on. If you gonna hear the offensive coordinator call the play, and you as a head coach looking at the quarterback and looking at the line, the defense is setting up, and you don't like the call because you gonna say, "What the hell is this man calling?" Are you gonna signal to your quarterback? Are you gonna call a timeout? John Harbaugh don't do that. He made the play continue.
And then was it that game there too? This the stolen game. The referee made a blunder at the end too.
Oh yes, the referee, we know that. We know that. We know that part. Yeah.
Baltimore is again. It's like us playing.
It's the same
here.
Pittsburgh game.
It's just like us playing cricket here, Harry. And always find a fault. When we lose,
That's
we
not a
lose,
fault. That's a big
the
mistake.
ref making a mistake.
What's the catch in the NFL? Even Troy Aikman says, I don't know what's the catch anymore.
It's not 1 foot. It's
2 foot.
2 feet.
2 foot the catch. And the man made 2 foot. And then third, the only thing I blame likely for is not bringing the ball to his body. But he made 2 feet where and then the man, boom, 2 foot was down on hit the ball before the third foot got up. That's a catch. What are they talking about? I don't know what a catch is in the NFL anymore.
And another thing too, Ravens have to protect the ball. That is ABC.
Look,
ABC.
Every running back,
football.
I don't care
Hold
who
the
you are.
ball. Harry, hey, another thing too, I'm sorry our third co-host is not here. You're laughing. Hey, Harry, you didn't watch that game versus New England.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, now you're getting me started now.
good.
I like to see when Ravens are creative. I like to see creativity out there, right? And New England just showed me something about creativity out there in the field, on the field. I was watching the game. Did you see that point in the game? New England they were under 4th down and they faked the punt.
They're not the only one to do that.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
I'm not saying they're the only one.
Yes, Kurt.
But I want to see that kind of creativity with Baltimore.
You don't see they create nothing in foot down. I've seen it. You don't see it.
When last you saw it?
Well, I might not have seen it for a while. No, I might not have seen it for a while, but they do it. They do it.
Well, Harry,
especially when Lamar, they do it.
Harry, you have crucial games. Ravens have a lot of crucial games there to win. And you see, what point in the game was that? Hold on. What point in the game was that when New England faked that punt?
I don't remember. Third quarter was it? But
Crucial point in the game.
but I'm telling you,
and I'm telling you something. I've normally seen them kind of stuff in college football. I'm telling you right now.
I've seen it.
That's why I like college football more time than
I've seen
ever.
it. I've seen it this year.
Harry, when I see Ravens, who was it? The receiver. When I see the receiver get the ball, I'm trying to protect the ball and protect himself from getting hit from another guy. When I see those kind of play, Ravens picking up on those kind of play. Hold on, the man, hurry, because hold on, the man, I'm talking. When I see that kind of thing there, because that's how they're fumbling the balls, That's why they're getting the ball, You catch the ball and you're running, and instead you catch the ball, you already hit the first down. Hold your horses right there. You trying to go forward, and the guy just comes and beat the ball out of your hand. That's the cat. That just tell me,
I have a friend from
what are you
Canada.
guys? What are you guys?
I have a friend from Canada on the line. Thanks for coming in. You go ahead.
That telling me, I don't know if they panicking, they don't know what they're doing, or
Who don't know what Baltimore?
then this is what we're talking about.
What do you mean?
I'm just showing you.
I'm just showing the people on early.
Yes. What?
In the season?
In the week after.
Let me tell you something.
I want to see them kind of players.
Let,
When you show me them
let me
kind of
ask you
players
a
with them
question.
strong teams there that have 11 wins and 9
Let,
wins
let
and
me,
all
let me
them
ask
kind
you a
of wins
question.
there.
Let me tell you
Yes, they
something.
can talk
I
to
said that all the teams with them big with 13 and 3 and 11, when they get in the playoffs, big man football. I said that. No, listen to me. I said it's big man football. So all that 11 and 3 and 13 and 3, no matter when you get in the playoff, it's big man football.
Ravens was like that for a couple of years going forward too,
You
right?
think it go up this year? With everybody healthy, Humphries, but you think it's going up? I am not a Ravens fan, and you know that. But what I see,
I like Ravens, but
but
come
what I
on.
see,
But I'm in the
I
city
picked them
here.
to win, and they're going to win.
Win what? Here?
Kansas City not in it. Buffalo can't win the way they play. That's your team. They can't win the way they play. And I doubt the Eagles right now, but they might be the one from this conference to be in there. But I don't because the Colts, they drop out. Everybody drop out. You know who was doing good early in the season.
Again, I'm sorry, the third co-host is not here because when I questioned him, I'm not giving the Ravens and New England because we're playing them. He said, oh, New England, they don't get no hard team to play. They've just been playing weak teams. That's why they have so much. And what
It's
happened?
football is football.
Ravens was leading how many points with 9 minutes left in the game?
I don't know. You tell
Come
me.
on, man.
I
Come
don't
on.
know.
Come on.
Tell me.
Come on.
No, tell me. I said I don't know.
I think it was around 11 points.
See, you don't even know. Anyway.
Around 11 points.
Kurt.
But hear me out. Again, you come back down to
Special team player.
you come back down to this.
Special team player.
No. Managing the game.
What was about Jim Harbaugh? It is
Managing
similar
the
like
game. You don't know how to run on the clock. Well, you should know. You should know. Don't go outside with the ball. Keep on running the ball. And run the clock down. Manage the game. Manage your time. You see, you don't have one of the best defense there. Manage the game. You're gonna have to use the offense to manage the game.
You remember I said
Forcing those first downs, not trying to get out the field and stopping the clock, running the clock.
Remember I said the offensive coordinator don't get fired. So the special team coordinator should get fired today. Because if he make was it the punter or was it another player that went to punt the ball? Fake punt. Because most of the fake punt is not the punter. And you got to watch out for that.
Oh, Baltimore didn't realize that you was doing that.
That's why I say if they don't realize it, there's another coordinator that need to be fired. That's what I say. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. The third co-host is very, very into Ravens. That's his thing, right? And I called him up after that play and I said, hey, did you see that play?
Let me tell you something. That's why I like.
Even the hardened fan, the die-hard fan of Ravens who followed the players step by step, he didn't see that play coming.
New England coach, Philly coach, Kansas City coach, Texas, the Texans coach, 49ers coach, Green Bay coach. Those are coaches you can't trick them because they know all the players on, and when they see Kurt is not there to punt, they're gonna call timeout. And Baltimore didn't call timeout. So that's why I say what? If the kicking team coach, special team coach didn't see that, then he's out too, as far as I'm concerned. Because you got to know the players on that side. Because you study films before the game all week. Q is the punter. And if you see me go there to punt, you know it's gonna be a trick play. Because I play receiver. You know it's a big trick play. And if Baltimore didn't realize that made the special team coach go too. And I guarantee, I told you, 2 coaches in Baltimore get fired this year. The offensive coordinator is one, if they don't go past the playoff. Believe me, seriously, because it's 3 years straight now. I pick Baltimore based on their roster. You understand? And I said earlier, uh, Baltimore won the Super Bowl on a 10-5 record. When they lost all them games, everybody was saying Baltimore can't make it. They went in on a wild card. They won. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, if Baltimore win 9 games this year, they're going to Super Bowl. And all they got to do is beat Pittsburgh and prove me right. That's all they got to do tomorrow night. Beat Pittsburgh and prove me right.
If they can't beat Pittsburgh, I'm telling you.
They're going to win. They're going to
Somebody
Super
can
Bowl
get
too.
fired.
They're going to win. Lamar, no, this is it for him. He got him. Lamar going to play his best game tomorrow. Watch me.
Don't get injured though. I bet you, maybe Baltimore win, he may get injured and he's going to be out for the playoff now.
Nah, he won't
Maybe
get
it's a
injured.
good thing.
He won't get injured
It,
tomorrow.
maybe it might be a good thing for him to be out because I'm telling you, we've been to many playoff and choke. Just choke.
I know Wayne just signing and watching the show.
You're supposed to be
He's
here.
supposed to be here.
Get-
And Kurt
get some of
wanted to
the
chew
seats.
you up. Kurt
Get
wanted
some
to
of the
chew you up,
seats.
but that's all right. That's all right, Wayne.
But the overall, wrapping up,
Yeah.
Ravens and NFL. Baltimore has been playing an average game. Average season.
And remember, I said at the beginning of the season, Washington has to prove to me that it's not a fluke they did last year. I said that.
Their quarterback got injured, so don't give up try.
But
But anyways,
anyway,
Ravens quarterback got injured. I don't know.
Washington are one of the best backup quarterbacks.
Can I wrap up, man? You're talking about Washington, I'm talking about Ravens.
You know the Ravens.
And I should
You
be
hate
talking
them so
about
much.
Bills. I should be
You
talking
hate them
about
so much.
I should be talking about Bills too, but okay. But anyways, Ravens season, regular season's coming to an end. Looking back, average team. Don't know why they were using that third string quarterback for like 3 years. I think if they were using Huntley, if you use that, okay, use the third string quarterback. 1 game, see how you do it. Not right. Okay, go use Huntley, see how you do it, and then from there switch it up. But the moment they start using Huntley, after 3 games not using him, he come into the play of things. They start winning. Then Lamar came back.
Yes, get it.
Then hurry, I'm wrapping up, man.
Okay, wrap up.
Right.
On paper.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
out of here. But you know, I'm just looking at how Ravens playing right here, and yeah, the coach seem like they're trying to figure out. They're still trying to figure out the guys on the field.
Whoa.
After all this time.
Whoa.
But that's okay. But Ravens playing average, and I'm telling you now, if Ravens can play like how they play New England, but with the inclusion of Henry in all.
So you love Derrick Henry now.
The guy is a breath of fresh air for Baltimore.
Man is a beast. Oh, right. Man is a beast.
Right? So again, that's what Baltimore need to do and show us that they're not this average team anymore. They're going to go for the Super Bowl. And another thing too.
Lamar need to go for this year. I think he's going there too.
Yeah. Hopefully again.
I've never bet on Ravens against 3 years straight now. And I'm not a Ravens.
And one more thing I like to talk about and ask is do you know the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium, the field? Is it open or closed door?
One of the worst field you can ever find. Grass. Worse.
No,
they
grass
need to fix that field.
Grass is not worse. That's how the game's supposed to be played.
No,
Not grass.
You don't understand. I'm
So
saying
it's open. It's open.
yes.
It's open.
Right.
No, hold on. Let us. All right, I'm going to all these multifaceted things.
No
about
excuse
it,
for
you know.
win or loss tomorrow.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the field. It's grass. Okay, so that means the open stadium, right? We're looking at the temperature, hmm, and we're looking at the wind also out there, and that might the temperature. I don't know if it's gonna
No
affect the game,
excuse.
make a game a low scoring game,
This is a
or
must
to win.
win.
But Ravens just need to put it together
This is a must win.
and take it
No
home.
excuse. Pittsburgh field is grass, but there are a lot of brown patches. It dig up, and a lot of players, a lot of teams complain about it. And no matter what the patch dig up there, Pittsburgh field is bad. All right, they might have done something to it because they didn't play on it last week for this week. So we'll see. All right, so can we move on, Kirk? All right. Good luck, Ravens, tomorrow. I'm cheering for y'all, though. I'm not a Ravens fan. Cardell Ward is on, and this is very important. Calvert Hutchinson, the Jamaica lacrosse manager, is here from, it's called me from Jamaica. Calvert, big up Calvert, big time. And I need to get in touch with you seriously because I need to do talk about the your follow up on your show on my show next week on the lacrosse. So please get in touch with me. Text me something on it so I can let people here in Baltimore know about it. Mr. Ricardo Nugent, the president of Jam is on. And thank you guys for coming on. But Calvert Hudson, this is big up, man, all the way from Jamaica, man. Keep it up, brother. Keep Jamaica lacrosse team going. All right, we're gonna move. We got a short time to go, so we're gonna move into baseball. After signing Juan Soto to the longest contract in the largest contract in Major League Baseball history, the New York Mets are crazy to let Pete Alonso, one of the best hitters in the game, go to Baltimore Orioles. And one of the best pitchers go to LA Dodgers. Um, Diaz, one of the best pitchers in the game, go to the LA Dodgers and beat the Dodgers up some more to roll for a three-peat. Oh boy, baseball. I don't know. Dodgers look like they're gonna run away with it this year again, boy. But we'll see. But there's something I want to talk about real quick, Kurt. I'm gonna show some stats on it. That Charles Barkley said that
That's NBA.
yeah, we're into NBA now. Charles Barkley said that anybody talk to him again about the goat, he's gonna chase them away. Don't come to me about the goat anymore. All right. All right. Let's I'm gonna compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan, right? Real quick, real quick.
You can't go there, boy. Go
LeBron James, 21 years, 23 years in the NBA, 23. Michael Jordan, 14 years in the NBA. LeBron James, 10 NBA finals. Michael Jordan, 6 NBA finals. No, LeBron is doing 9 more years than Michael. Played 9 more years. NBA championship, LeBron has 4 with 3 different teams. Uh, Michael has 6 champion ships. Different team. Michael played 2. He played 2 years with the. He only played 12 with Bulls and 2 with Washington. 4 season MVP. LeBron has 4 season MVP. Michael Jordan has 5 season MVP. LeBron has no. LeBron as final MVP. Michael Jordan has 6 finals. LeBron has 4. NBA scoring title. LeBron has 1. Where he scored most points for the season. Michael Jordan has 10 in 14 years. 10. Never won defensive. LeBron never win a defensive player of the year award. Michael is the only player to win a defensive player of the year award plus scoring title. The only player in the history of the game. 1987. LeBron has over 42,000 points That's all he has over Michael. After playing 23 years of chasing Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan have 32,000 points in 14 years. LeBron is averaging 27 points per game. Michael is averaging 30.1 points per game. LeBron has LeBron has 50 points game, 14 50 points game. Michael Jordan has 31. And LeBron is still chasing the goal. So LeBron cannot be the goal. Charles Barkley said that. And when I look up the record, I totally agree. So the GOAT conversation is over. I don't want to hear it no more. I think my engineer wants to say something.
He wants to
We should not, sensible sports fans,
entertain.
not have this
You
conversation
can entertain this conversation.
because if you're looking at sheer numbers, Michael still are leading in some numbers. However, the time that Michael played is not the same time as now. When they were doing great things, is not what is ordinary to today's player. When you look at what these guys are doing now, it's ordinary to the Bulls lineup. When Bulls were spectacular, right? And you say, okay, compare them to the Bulls of that. It doesn't look like an ordinary Bulls team. It's nothing spectacular. So we need to cut this out.
Look. Don't you bring that up. I gotta get involved with that. Because when they ask all the big players in the NFL, in the NBA, and all of them say, cut the conversation because we know who the thing is. Because all these calls they getting today in the NBA, reaching calls, and all wasn't in Michael time. You take a lick over the midline, you drop on your back, get up.
You ever hear nobody call traveling anymore? You hear nobody call traveling anymore? I see the guys walking.
Walking with the ball and getting away with it.
So it's not the same thing.
Right. So and plus in them time, Michael played 2 more games per season, less. And in 12 years of his 14 years, he completed the 82 games.
Like less time.
So if you look at all that, just forget the conversation and the goal. Let's move on.
I'm gonna say, it's a waste of time to discuss.
Waste of time. NBA, Detroit Pistons looking good at 25, win 9 losses. New York Knicks 23, 10. OKC 29, win 5 losses. San Antonio Spurs 24, win 9 losses. But San Antonio, 3 of the losses that OKC lost. It's the Spurs. It's the Spurs. Now let's move into WNBA. Let's get ready to wrap up.
I have to talk about college football, college NBA, college basketball.
Yeah, we can tell you, we can go to that. The WNBA, Portland and Toronto are 2 new expansion teams for 2026. Also, collective bargaining talks are going on between league players and the players union, league and the players union. The WNBA have signed a major rights deal to expand games broadcast. So we are looking to see more money being paid to the players because $60,000 a year to one, she's not a star. It's a joke, and she has no deal with Nike. That's a joke. You know what I mean? So they are looking to expand, move up the salary because the highest paid player in the NBA is making $250,000. And Caitlin Clark, she makes more than that because she gets endorsement from Nike, millions of dollars. So and I think that other players need Rick Kilgore is on the line. Thanks, Rick, for watching. The whole time work at Cisco. Yeah. So You have a team in the NBA, you want to move into college?
You want to move in college?
You know, Duke is my team. You know, Duke is my team.
Okay.
Not just now, from way back.
All right. Okay.
From Christian Laettner days. Duke is my team. So tell us something on it real quick.
No, I'm hoping for you to start off on that because I like to get into the
But go ahead and get us some stats. Give us some
I like
stats.
I like
Most
to I like
wins,
to
who
go
lead
into
in division.
I like to get into the local
You mean like Towson and all that?
yes. So I was hoping maybe you
Well, it's tight right now because I think Duke and Houston. I think they are leading with over 11 wins, but it's still early in the season.
yeah.
It's still early, and also
With the
hockey.
college games, I think they played what 14 games now.
That's what I say. And just like hockey, it's just started, so I think they're into like 12 games too. So it's hard to just say who, in the next 10 games we'll really know who's the big time leader or something like that. So that's why I didn't put them on there.
So I like to talk about the local teams here.
Thompson and all that.
Morgan State. I'll
Morgan
start off
State.
with Morgan State. Morgan State is what 3-11. 3-11. Morgan
Uh-oh.
State performing.
Uh-oh.
On the women's side of Morgan State, oh my gosh, 1-15. What's going on with Morgan State?
What do you mean what's going on? They're losing. You put it up the stats.
Don't give me that sack.
You put it up the stats. Yeah. You put it up the stats, bro.
Towson Tigers, they are 8-5. That's the women. They're 8-5. The women are 8-5.
Thompson doing all right.
Yeah. Seems like a good program going on there. The men, they are 8-7.
That's not bad.
So
They're above 500.
yeah. UMBC here, looking at UMBC here, they seem like they're let me see. In their standing of things here, Harry. Sorry. I'm trying to just generate this here. UMBC women, they are 9th in the American East. So they're going. I'm not seeing much of their
Game stats.
their stats. But from what I'm getting here, they're winning the games and they're 7-6. So they're above average right here.
Excuse me.
Coppin State, they're in this area too, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Coppin State, yeah. 2-15.
Oh man.
What's going on with our local basketball? What's going on with our local basketball teams here, man?
I don't know, man.
And then you have the Terps. Yeah, I haven't heard much about the Terps, Maryland team. See, what I tell you, they're 7-7. So
They're 500.
yeah, that's average here, and that's the men's. And the women, not seeing anything here. Women, they are number 7, but the women seem to be very, very, very good. I think they lost. Did they lose lose a game? Yes, they lost a game Thursday. Yes, I know that. I know. I think that was their first game though. Terps lost their first game. And so they are what? Overall, they're 14-1. The women. One more team I'd like to look at, and is Howard University thing there, basketball team. And they are what? They are the Bisons. They're 9-6. The men are 9-6.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Representing our area, man.
The women are 10-6. So
They represent our area.
yeah. Again, I just like to just look at the different local teams. I know there's Loyola out there. Which other team is which other local team? But we can always Bowie. Bowie is another local team here, and we just trying to just bring a light to these teams because they don't get when you watch the sports program, you don't get too much news on these teams. So it's good that we talk about them here.
All right. True.
Yeah, that's what for the local basketball.
We're moving to the last in the program because the time is English Premier League soccer.
And hold on, we have to talk about Jamaican team too. World Cup qualification. And African going on right now. African Cup going on right now.
The soccer?
Jamaica, yes, and Jamaica qualification for World Cup. I need to ask you that question. So let me get into the English, and then I need to ask that question. English, Harry. Let me stay on English. Let me go over with English because I want to hear what you have to say about Liverpool, Manchester, and Chelsea.
Halfway through the season, points and wins is hard to come by. Look like only Arsenal and Manchester City will end up with 80 or more total points. Because Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Call it what you want.
Respect.
Arsenal.
Have some
19
respect.
games, 45 points. Same with Manchester. Everybody playing 19 games. Man City, 41 points. Aston Villa,
They just beat
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Aston Villa, this is as of yesterday. The 39.
to 42.
I'm getting to that. So and because they play one more game than the rest of everybody, that's why I don't put it on here.
And guess what, Harry? They're number 2 right now. They're over Manchester City right now.
I know that. I got it right here, but what I'm saying is that I'm going off 19 games that is of yesterday. Liverpool 19, 33. Chelsea 19, 30.
Go on, Liverpool,
33.
they just maybe I just said like Kansas City, they're burnt out. Maybe they're burnt out.
Washed up.
Yeah.
Man,
Chelsea just lost the manager yesterday morning.
they fired him.
Condolences.
Enzo. Yeah.
Man U, 19 games, 30 points, they're in 6th place. No, Man U has moved up because last year they were in 13th place with like 15 points. Yes, huh? Chelsea has dropped. Liverpool has dropped. Aston Villa moved up because they're now 42 after 20. But Manchester City has dropped. Arsenal is right where they were last year. You know what I'm saying? So the only team improving this 2 teams is Aston Villa and Man U in the top 6. I move up. Last year, Man U was 15 points at number 13 spot. So, like I said, points, goals, and points are hard to come by this year. So it looks like only Arsenal and Manchester City is gonna get over 40, 80 points. Today,
Oh, Aston Villa.
well, they won today, so we see. I didn't count them in it. Well, if they won today, they beat. I watched that game 3-1. They beat Nottingham
They,
Forest.
they will bring back Liam Bailey
Well,
because
look.
he's out of contract with Roma.
Right. Nottingham Forest finished seventh last year and played their first ever Champions League in the history of the club. Right? They play 4 away games with 4 different countries and 4 at home. And they are knocked out of the Champions League. Right?
They're 17 right now.
They're 17th right now.
So you
And
see
last,
what you see what it come down to, Harvey? Management, team management, anything.
I still don't like Man U manager.
That's okay. We're not
I still don't like it. Well,
I
understand.
see where you're getting at with Nottingham Forest.
Right.
They don't know how to manage the Premier League games and the Champions
They
League.
fired the
games.
manager and bring in another one.
The manager is what's his name? He's coaching now West Ham.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
coaching
yeah.
West Ham.
Yeah, they fired him.
They fired him from another team too. Which other team he was coaching?
And they're bringing another manager. And the Forest just can't keep up to what they did last year.
That guy there, the owner,
I don't
man,
know
he
if
has
they
an
have
ego there. He has an ego there. So look at that. Spurs is all the way down at number 13. Spurs is Spurs. West Ham just won the
But the
West
points
Ham-
stand at far off.
Hey, hold on. West Ham just beat. Who West Ham beat?
West Ham United.
Yeah,
No, I didn't watch it.
they just beat. Let me tell you, West Ham
I
just.
hope they beat Sunderland. or
West Ham
Crystal
just
Palace.
lost. Oops, sorry. West Ham just lost to Wolves. Wolves got their first win for the season.
Well, you drove it
Beating
was
West Ham.
Tuesday. I was so mad about that game.
Well, Wolves look like they're coming back. Wolves is not a bottom tier team, but they just beat West Ham. Burnley just lost 2-0 to Brighton. Bournemouth and Arsenal right now are locked on 1-1.
I got another friend, Kimoy Cooper is watching. Thank you, Kimoy, for watching our show.
Well, I just hope Aston Villa can do what they're doing. Chelsea, they're spending a lot of money. I see this. Chelsea spend a lot of money on the players, and they only got 2 trophies. That's good. Some team don't get nothing.
They were champions team for last year. Real quick, you mentioned Jamaica Reggae Boys.
Yes. Oh, so getting off from English Premier League. Let's forget English
We
Premier
gotta
League
do this real quick. Go over the link time limit.
pertaining to World Cup qualification, because I know if I'm. Let's get it straight. Jamaica was in one of the I'm not going to say easy, the most straightforward group where they could come out victorious.
They should have won that group.
As
Easy.
one fan said, Jamaica will not be able to make it, not even if they were hosting the World Cup.
Let me tell you something cute.
No,
the first year,
get into the Jamaica thing.
Reggae Boys will not
No,
make it.
we're talking about Jamaica.
Get into the
He's talking about
get into
Jamaica.
the theatrics,
Not
what going on.
even if they were hosting it.
So Harry, getting into the Harry. You think we should have fired the coach?
What? He quit. He quit.
You think the coach should have sat down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
All
tell
the
you.
players should have fired themselves.
Let me tell you this. I said it last year on the show that McLaren was not playing the strongest team at start. You have 4 English league playing the English league. He played 2, and every time he pull 1, he pull that out. Start the training up front one time, let me see. Full strength. Start training them up front one time, let me see. One of them play defense.
But were they meshing though?
No. You still now. Every game I watch, he start 1 year, and then one on the bench and one play defense. So I'm saying play all 3 of them up front because the 2 young guys that they have played for Jamaica, they can play, but they're selfish. They're selfish. And I'm gonna start them one game to see if they would mesh. And they never do it. They never do it. And and you always take out the one that is playing good on the forward line. That's McLaren who used to play for England. I couldn't believe it, and I criticized him last year.
All right, stick up in right there. So you think the new appointee?
I don't know who he is.
I don't even watch it more, right? Give up.
I don't even know who he
I
is.
give up.
I heard. Guess what? Guess what? I saw. I'm not sure if it's true, but I saw in the media. He was over in the Afghan there in Morocco watching DRC play. What is it? Which team DRC played? They played another team there. He was watching that game that DRC drew. There, he was in the stadium watching DRC. So I guess he's doing some homework, but I can tell you this right now. It's going to be rough.
They cannot get it now.
Do you
It's
think they can?
already,
Hold on,
it's
hold on.
already, it's already settled. They cannot get it now.
Who can get it now?
How they gonna get it? Who they gonna play in the player?
Drop defense.
Who they gonna play in a playoff
it
to
is
get it?
2 rounds. They're playing 2 rounds right now. Jamaica will be playing 2 rounds when? Next month or is in March? They're going to be playing. First, they're going to have to
The
be.
draw make already, you know.
Hold on now, Harry,
Them
man.
draw the teams for them.
Harry, we're playing for the qualification playoff now.
What?
Jamaica playoff. It's a playoff now. Jamaica was what, second in the group, so now I have to do the playoff. So Harry,
Where they going go?
hold on the man.
So you
Harry,
playing out
do-
to stay warm?
Harry, do you think Jamaica going to beat Macedonia?
Hell no. Look,
So you're going to come down to Macedonia and DRC. The DRC get the bye for the final in the playoff. But Jamaica and Macedonia have to play off to go to the final.
miracle. Look,
That will
Look.
not happen.
Jamaica needed to beat Trinidad. They beat Trinidad in the first round in Jamaica. They beat Trinidad by 2-0.
Something like that.
And they
Yes,
get
but you have to remember,
You know-
Trinidad is not something that is not a team that Jamaica has always successfully beat.
I know.
Trinidad always
But-
have our ticket.
but the thing is, they have 2 games left. And they're leading. All they gotta do is beat Trinidad to get that 3 points.
Yeah, but Trinidad is not that easy to beat.
Well, listen, just beat Trinidad.
They can't beat Trinidad.
And if they even lose to Curacao or Morocco, whatever it was, Curacao, they even lose to Curacao, they're going to tie in points and going to be goal average. And Jamaica don't care.
Trinidad is still beat.
No,
Harry.
no.
Harry,
Listen,
stick up in
let me
there.
down now.
Stick up in there, Harry. Stick up in there.
Yeah,
Stick up in
can't
there.
bother
Hold your
come.
thought, Harry.
I am talking about the game. You asked me.
Yes.
Will you
Why-
just stop?
Why Jamaica couldn't pull up at first time when they played Curacao? Why they couldn't get a draw out of that game?
They're not good.
But they get a draw at home.
Buck-ups.
Them draw, it's not that. Them choose say them want to play this one play. It draw. You understand? All them want to do is beat Trinidad. Them up 1-0, and make Trinidad tie the game in
85. 85 minutes.
You understand?
Horrible.
And
Lots
then
of
them
concentration.
come to Jamaica and play Curacao. And with them head down because them feel say they mess up in Trinidad. And get beaten at home. And
Being our judge drew the game.
even if they drew, they still look.
They still lose.
All they had to do was win that game, and they would have goal average over Curacao, even if Curacao beat them. All they had to do.
Not even if they were hosting.
Come on, man. Look, man.
They're not good.
Look, man. The reggae boys,
Over.
the guys, them off money, I don't know what I'm thinking. And I watch them. Some little selfish football that come from one from Onyx Garden, one from Portmore. So, and I watch them, them have the ball, can pop. I watch the English guys when they get the ball. They try to find them. When these guys get the ball, they try to broke 2, 3 man. I try to do them one thing. And have guys wide open so get on the ball. Coach McLaren, we shouldn't play them. You understand? You guys said understand that, man. We play team football. Simple. Man.
So
I don't even want to talk about
Jamaican
reggae boys.
football player to Do one. Whisper Richards recently apologized for partying at a Kingston nightclub after the Reggae Boys World Cup qualification failure in October, calling it a poor judgment call, while the
Sure.
other incidents involve players like Andre Gray, COVID lockdown party, and past Reggae Boys facing issues over off-field conduct, with recent discussions even calling for Liam Bailey to apologize for past behavior. So Jamaica have a behavioral problem. And with behavioral problem, if you study sociology and psychology, behavioral problem come with discipline, come with controlling your emotion,
Not
mannerism.
even West Indies cricket discipline.
Hmm?
Not even that.
You heard me reading about the behavioral problems Jamaica have. You can't move forward like that from being.
No, West
So let me ask
Indies.
you a
You
question.
remember
So
the-
let me ask you a question.
Hold on,
Wait, wait,
hold on.
wait,
You
wait,
remember the COVID lockdown party they had?
Everybody had COVID lockdown.
And you are prepared to go play a very, very important game.
Everybody went to lockdown parties. But here's
You're
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
professional players who
I
have a game
couldn't tell.
tomorrow.
I can tell you about people who were in Parliament
Oh,
in England who went to lockdown parties, and these are Parliament people in England. So what you can't use that.
What me feel say is that Jamaica don't have the resources.
what, for discipline?
Jesus Christ. Jamaica don't have the resources to, like, if you look at the English football team and all the other big football team.
Oh, no.
So then the same Jamaicans go play for the English team.
Oh,
no, listen, no, let me talk here.
Up here.
Speed it up.
No ball person.
Go on, Harry, go on.
Put them players up in a hotel room, while they have matches. These guys go home to them.
Them hoes.
Right.
Them hoes. Them
Right. So them do what they want to do.
All right.
You understand?
So when we had the camp up at Mona, where all the players on the side, when Rennie Simons had every single player at camp, you don't live at home. You only go home on set days. Everybody lived there. We made it to World Cup. So you can't use that because it was done. Why we don't use it?
That I mentioned. That I just say.
Why we don't use it?
That's what I just said.
So it's not that we can't do it.
That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
that it's a dream. It was done.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at other teams, other national teams, they put their players up. He's saying the same thing I'm saying. They put the Jamaican players up when they went to the World Cup. These guys go home to their homes. So they do what they want to do. Some of them might even get broke foot or get injured before they come on the game the next day. And I tell the coach. So anything can happen. Go party, like you say.
Harry.
And that's what need to happen. They don't have the resource to do it.
So at the end of the day,
You're
coming from that stand. You're coming from that standpoint.
All
here.
the money they get from FIFA. Where did it go?
All right, you want to
We
go
don't
on-
want to get into that.
yeah,
Like
we can
one
go- we
last
can
year,
go
you
on
told me Q not to get into
We
that.
can do an audit on that. But anyway, this is where I'm coming from. General discipline with the team. And I like to hit the archive from 2010. I'm not even going before 2010 because there's another discipline there. From 2010, the Jamaica Football Federation leadership, including my favorite guy there, President Burrell, Captain Horace Burrell, condemned past players' behavior as embarrassing and unbecoming, noting players recognize their wrongs and apologize as seen in the Jamaica. So, Jamaica have been having an indiscipline problem. If you're going to have a game, Jamaica football, I don't know how stringent they are with the discipline, but not only with the discipline, they have to go get into these players' psyche and let them know, listen, we have crucial, important games here. Focus. And
So
the indiscipline come with the focus, so they're not focused. The players are not focused
let me say so.
on the game.
Let me say so. All of what you just said is the talking around the point. Okay? Everything you just said is talking around the point. Because the players can focus if they want to focus. When they leave Jamaica and go play for somewhere else,
They
they focus.
They have to.
Right? Because there are things put in place to make sure that they focus. And when they don't focus, it costs them. Now, again, there was a blueprint that came out of what we thought was nowhere, which wasn't out of nowhere. It's what the clubs do. Club football, you stay, the team, wake up in the morning, eat breakfast,
With
eat
the
lunch,
team.
dinner with the team.
And go
You have
practice with the
nothing
team.
else to do but play ball with the team. So everybody mesh, you know what the play going to be. So when I say run, I don't have to look to my right because you know if I might make that run, you must make the run.
And stick up in here. And another talking point with what you're saying here with the players gelling. They were saying McLaren was using too much foreign players in the squad.
You only had 4.
Listen, man, the word of
So all right, let me ask you that question.
so that was
Let
the
us
case.
take out the foreign players.
Mhm.
Who was putting up numbers?
Who was
The
with
reggae boys.
Who was with the team together?
Who was putting up numbers?
I'm just talking, sir.
So that means that the person who made that statement need to go sit down. Because them people never put up the numbers either.
Okay. So between me and you right now, right? Can you call out a certain midfielder, a certain
Nope.
forward, a certain defender?
Nope.
But you remember back in
Okay.
1998, you know who could call out?
You could it's not,
Ian
it's not-
Burton.
No, but it's not even one. Every major
Theodore.
league side did have a big player, a star baller that everybody knew. Right? I used to cheer for Cavaliers. And Cavaliers get relegated and I'm like, boy, I'm side God. But Cavaliers came back. Cavaliers was my side. But they had star players.
And you could notable star
And
players.
you could know.
Who's notable?
Harborview have star players. Wadada, star player, Waterhouse.
Santos.
Boys,
Where them there?
where are the
No,
notable
listen.
players on Reggae Boys team right now?
Listen, when you look at the team, you have guys from Portmore, you have Mount Pleasant, you have guys from Hornet Garden, 2 forward. You got 4 guys from England, and you got and you got the captain, the goalkeeper. He plays here for Philadelphia.
So 5 external player.
Right.
No,
That's
but
the only notable player I might consider right now.
So you have 5 overseas players.
He's a captain.
And guess what?
Five
He
overs,
did not play in that game versus what? Curacao or Trinidad?
I don't know. Anyway, all I'm saying.
What is the other player's
All I'm saying-
number?
all I'm
What are
saying-
their numbers?
All I'm saying,
I don't know.
the guys that he put on, the 2 forward, one from Arnett, one from Portmore, and forward, they score a lot of goals in the Jamaica Premier League,
Mhm.
right? So they got game.
But them have numbers.
But the thing about it, the 2 of them were selfish. The tall one, I can't remember him name, and the short one from Arnett, they were selfish because a few games I watched, I expect them. You have man open, pass the ball, but you try.
Yeah.
Selfish, try to take shot from way out and you know have it.
It's not selfish. It's the Jamaican style of
Mentality.
football. It's a Jamaican style of football.
And you notice Brazil is not like that.
Okay. Now, Jamaican style of football over the many years, we have looked at the Reggae Boys. At the end of the game is who can score, who can make the most plays, how you make the pretty plays. It's about pretty play.
That is
And that was
stylish football.
And
Fun
that
for
was
them,
what
for
we
fun.
have been trying to remove. We're still playing street football.
Gallery football.
It cannot work any longer. It proved itself over and over that it cannot.
When they had the Brazilian coach, he was doing good until the government messed with him. Because what he want, they wouldn't do it. You see, FIFA, every team, FIFA give millions of dollars to certain team when you play. It pay you hotel, you play fair, and money in your pocket. No, Jamaica is not one of the, don't have all the star ball them who make money from other club.
What? Did you see?
Would you keep quiet? Let me talk.
Did you hold on? Stick
No,
up
no, I
here.
don't want you sitting up here. Jamaica don't have the star ballers them who make money. Like you look on the English team, Hurricane, all them guys making millions of dollars with the club they play for. And England has the resource to put in to pay them to play for the country. Jamaica
No,
can't.
but before they could do that, there is a gateway where the same 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds are playing and coming on that system, coming through till they reach big baller level.
We understand that.
What's that guy? What's that?
We understand that
What's
in the
that guy?
queue.
What's that guy?
It's the
here that-
money.
that bring
It's the
Leon
money.
Bailey up there? What's his name?
It's the money that FIFA donate.
No, is that
The money that FIFA donate to the teams. I don't think it was spent properly.
that's a different argument. We cannot go into that.
I know. We
But,
can't go into it, but
Harry.
that's what happened.
Harry,
Because a lot of these players still have to work to make money. Leon Bailey said, Leon
So,
Bailey,
so, so wait a minute.
Well,
wait,
listen.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
you the
We just went through this.
Yeah.
And we can now pinpoint all the reasons why Reggae Boy is not working. But it's the same, if you take this same paper and carry it over to West Indies, it's the same failure.
same failure. I just said it earlier.
So,
West
so,
Indies.
so Harry,
Because reggae boy, when you look at the Leon Bailey said, I have to pay my own way, my own playing fair. I have to play this guy, I don't get nothing out of FIFA. Government don't give me that. And all the English players, the four English, and the guy, the captain, who plays for Philadelphia Union, all of them has to pay their own way. You see what I'm saying? They think about the players who in Jamaica there who can pay their own ways. How they get money? Because FIFA donate money, and like you said, we don't want to go into it, but what the money do?
You know, the reason why we bring in the players is to make money in the stands, right?
Yeah, I know that.
so Harry,
That's always.
you got to the point I was going to get to. You took early, but here one. Did you see that interview with what's his name? Antonio?
Yeah.
He was saying how he has to pay his own airfare and all
All
of
of them
that.
do it from England.
So again, there's a breakdown with the JFF pertaining to the
Love.
treatment of the players.
Take it too long and speed it up.
Let me get to
We
this.
need to get out of here.
True, but we just hit that over right now. So
2 hours.
We're over a mark.
Yeah.
Wrap it
but
up.
here we're going, Harry. My conclusion comes down to treatment of the players. West Indies don't know how to treat the players. Even with the little bit of money they have, they still don't know how to do it.
I don't think
Same with the JFF. They don't know how to treat the players. I know you don't have all the money and all of that, but
But the netballers complain about
all
it.
that we're not going to get
The Olympians complain about it. So
it's treatment of the
You
players.
know,
When it come down to the money will make and break things, and that's the issue there too, the money. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, JFF need to treat the players
Right.
properly so that the players
We
don't
need-
have to go there and pressure off the
We need
dirty
to-
laundry to the public and all that.
We need to
Treat
close.
them right. We have to lay some red carpet
We
for
need
them.
to close.
Lay it for them. Treat
All right.
the players
We need,
right.
we need to close, and this is why I'm going to close. Calvert Hutchinson, the coach for the Jamaica lacrosse team. How is he able? We interview him right there. How is he able to take the lacrosse team, the men and the women, to Thailand and other places?
I just told you. Go ahead.
I said, how is he able to do that? Right? And put them up in hotel and all that. You tell me, reggae boys can't find nothing like that. And how is he able to control it in Jamaica? that them don't go out of the way. Because like you said, in control them, discipline them, look, we got lacrosse here. No party, no this. You understand? But this is not a professional team. And it's able to do all that. And we can't get the professional team to be like that.
And you have to, and Harry,
You
you have to
know, it's
understand
just
it. Harry, you have to
Calmer,
understand, you have some,
I know you're
you have
watching.
some players there.
Please text me or email me some kind of information so I can do it on my
Okay.
next show.
Yeah, we can make a link.
Yeah, let's do it on my next show. Yeah, so please tell me.
Harry,
That is what.
Harry, and you have a lot of characters on that football team. You're going to come. You're going to have guys who are making good money because I'm better than you and all of that, right?
Yeah,
So-
that's true. I
so
agree that part.
You
But
know, what?
I don't think it happened on this.
So why they behaving like this and they see how the coaching staff is doing their things and is not up to maybe not up to standard with what they have there in their clubs. And they're like pushing
We're gonna
all
close.
of that you have to listen to it.
We're gonna close out with this. We're gonna close out with this. If you bring Alan Skill Code, the late Alan
Oh
Skill
my
Code,
gosh.
this guy knows the reason.
Go on.
If you bring Alan Skill Cole in his days into the Jamaica squad, have you bench him or start him?
I'm starting.
Antonio. Who you gonna bench Antonio and the man score goal like crazy in England for West Ham United?
An injured man from the crash.
It doesn't matter. I agree
Anyway.
the first few games. They nursing him. But after the middle of the season going down, Antonio still come. You don't see him no come back. You don't see the man come back.
Come on. Hey,
Close the show.
We gonna close the show. We gonna close the show.
Harry, let me wrap up.
I
Two
just
things.
said I wrap
Two things. Hold on, Harry. They were trying to get that guy there.
Selected genius
From the Spanish. He played in that Spanish club there, man. What's the guy name there? But he was charged for some rape thing. What's his name? That guy there, man. I forget his name. Next week I get his name for you. But anyways, see, even USA looking great. Pulisic. That's the only guy I know on USA team right now. And see my
I know Kenny. I know McKinney. You don't know McKinney.
Mr. Man.
He played for
That's the only guy I know on you.
and he plays link for USA. You don't know him?
Right, but then.
Oh, okay.
But even if you know
The old coach.
you have to also remember what are their current numbers looking like.
And Pulisic look like he's even going to start. Just going to be that all-star USA team and carry USA to the final. That's the kind of outlook I want for say Jamaica.
Whoops,
We don't
ain't
have
gonna
it.
happen.
I can't say the goalkeeper going to carry Jamaica to the final. I don't know.
No, that's it. Again,
Mhm.
I will borrow it from the fan that said it. Not even if we hosting.
I agree with
We
you.
can't go to.
I agree with you too.
Secondly,
Let's-
Harry.
let's close, man.
Secondly, yes, close final. Second, who you bring to win the AFCON Cup?
African Cup.
Yeah.
I didn't pick a team, but Cameroon looked good.
I kind of agree with it.
I didn't pick a team, but Cameroon and the Saudi Mane team.
Egypt,
No man, Saudi Mane.
Morocco,
No man.
Nigeria,
No man. He used to play for
Senegal?
Liverpool. Senegal.
Senegal.
Look good too. I love them
How about
too.
Nigeria?
I heard they do good, but
Nigeria,
they get
when
ratings.
When
They
they're
get-
under pressure, them always from
DRC.
watching.
yeah, I gotta watch it. It started already.
I watch this.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I
They
gotta
always
I gotta
fumble.
watch it.
I
I gotta free up.
Another thing, Nigeria filed a thing there with FIFA against DRC because they said DRC plays some ineligible players.
Possible.
So let us see the outcome with that because if FIFA go ahead and say yes, they're ineligible and
Nigeria get the points.
And Nigeria might just we'll end up have to play Nigeria in the playoff. So
Let's see.
I hear the crime here. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. You just watch Primetime Sports on BCCG Radio Gospel Station. Thank you all for watching.
call in next time.
And call the next time. I know this is our first show back since October.
First show for the year series,
Right.
new series.
We start a brand
new
new,
episode.
and I don't necessarily agree with Kurt all the time.
Oh, Harry.
But we're here to do a show,
Yeah.
and that's the only way you guys gonna learn. If I know the facts, if I keep on agreeing with Kurt, you will never know the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So see you all. Thank you, Jason Goodall, for tuning in. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend. It's cold outside.